So I just saw the Lego Star Wars Build the Galaxy first two parts. I haven't finished it yet. Um, One bad idea to release it in parts. Um, I'm only watching it in parts because of time constraints with work and all that. But it really should have just been released as a mini movie like the rest of everything else because it just feels like a movie that's been cut into pieces for commercial breaks. Just there's no commercials. This feels sad. I don't know why. The jokes are kind of funny, but and they understand fans' complaints, but I don't know. Something about it just feels hollow. Like, yeah, it's kind of we know what you feel. Here's this. We're addressing it, but we're not going to do anything about it. Eh, and so much of it's just so stock and boring, and the stuff that isn't was shown off in the trailers. This is a couple good jokes, but I haven't laughed more than once, and it's been an hour. That's not good. Casting's alright. Lego sets that came from it are fantastic, but the special itself, nah. For some reason, the Marvel ones are doing much better than this. I'm gonna finish it, but this is it's better than the last Star Wars thing I saw. I'll give it that. That's not saying much these days. Honestly, Star Wars these days does seem like a buddy who drinks a lot, but has the essence of what he used to be, somewhere deep within him. Yeah, he's drinking, but when he's not, he feels like that old buddy. But somewhere he's just gonna start drinking again, and you're like, well, what the fuck is the point? That's what Star Wars feels like right now. It's a very weird thing to have to say in a Lego Star Wars review, but this is just showing the problem, and it's not doing anything about it. It's like the buddy acknowledging that, yeah, I'm drinking. I've changed when I'm drinking, but I'm not gonna stop. That's what this feels like. It feels kind of sad. Okay, well, it hasn't completely changed my mind on everything, but boy, oh boy, the second half is a lot better. It's got a lot more character development. It feels more like its own thing, not just trying to poke jokes at the past. There's a couple here and there, but they're honestly a little more funny because I I don't know why. I laughed at those ones a lot more. Um, and like the pacing's a lot better. It feels like an episode rather than a movie. Um, with the last two, I don't know how to explain it. It's not bad though. The last half is pretty good, honestly. The stuff with the Darth Vader, Palpatine, all the different new variations of the characters were interesting. I liked to see that, and the backstory behind Jedi Bob being the classic Lego was his universe. Loved it. Um, no, it was interesting. I like this story. I would like to see a season two and where it goes. Um, I think it was a little rocky, but this is only the first season, and with those last two episodes being as good as they are, I'm willing to give it the shadow of a doubt. But it's a really really short series, and I don't know if it's going to be a continuous series or that's going to hold it back or make it a little better. I'm kind of getting really sick of short series that are like, oh, I watched it in a day. Great, I'm done. What now? And you always end up going back to old TV. Um, but that's more of a discussion for a different video on its completely on its own. Yeah, this was pretty good. I liked it by the end. The whole thing of Luke turning into more Luke from like what Luke could have been in the sequel trilogy. Kind of liked it. Mark Hamill did fantastic. The new voice actor for Leia is kind of okay, but it's kind of hard to replace Carrie Fisher. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it still, and I would highly recommend watching it if you're a Star Wars fan. Otherwise, just it's not gonna be your cup of tea. Not along the lines of the Lego Marvel ones, where if you're just a glancing fan, that you're gonna like it. This one's for a little more hardcore fans.